Hello, we're Andy, the Maniacal Cinephile, and today, talk to me.
Andy, I'll talk to you.
Oh, no, little buddy. I'm talking about the movie where people want to touch the other side.
Oh, there was definitely touching. And dog kissing. And toe sucking.
Talk to Me is an Australian supernatural horror film directed by twin brothers Danny and Michael Philippou in their feature film Directorial debut.
Alright everyone, we're currently in South Australia and it's a fucking stinker of a day.
I couldn't understand the dialogue. Every other word was crikey. And who the hell is Sheila?
The brothers are the content creators behind the YouTube channel Raka Raka, which hit it big in 2014 with their Harry Potter vs. Star Wars video. Apparently, they turned down the chance to direct an unknown film in the DCEU to work on their horror film instead. With the lack of direction that universe has, it was probably for the best.
Andy, when are we gonna get the Ayer cut of Suicide Squad?
Probably around the same time as the Batgirl movie. In 2019, the twins made the news in Australia for driving around in a car filled with water.
Breaking the law? I'm starting to like the Philippou boys.
That's Philippou. The brothers had to pay a fine and forfeit driving for 2 weeks. This was also around the time they announced their film. Talk to Me is written by Danny Philippou and regular Raka Raka collaborator Bill Hinzman. The film premiered at the Sundance Film Festival and caused a bidding war with Universal Pictures and other studios. Ultimately, the winner was A24. The movie is being hailed as the scariest movie of 2023.
Even scarier than 80 for Brady?
So, let's see if Talk to Me takes hold and refuses to let go. Move over, Ouija boards and TikTok challenges. The kids have found a new viral party craze. 17-year-old Mia is struggling with the second anniversary of her mother's suicide. Yeah, it's another horror movie about grief and trauma, much like the recent Boogeyman movie, but here, it's handled so much better. A group of friends discover how to communicate with the dead using an embalmed hand and a simple phrase.
Talk to me.
Ugh, if this were that speed dating show, I'd hit the button.
This seance allows them to meet a spirit, which they record for fun. However, there are strict rules to follow to keep the dead from crossing over into our world. Saying, "I let you in," grants full possession. You must let go of the hand before 90 seconds and blow out the candle to close the door.
What happens after 90 seconds?
Don't want to stay.
As long as your parents say it's okay.
Mia volunteers to play the game at a party with her friend Jade and Jade's younger brother, Riley. Mia gets a rush from the experience and becomes obsessed in her efforts to communicate with her dead mom.
You know what? For you, Andrew. I'm busy.
However, Mia pushes things too far. She opens the door to the other side, unleashing terrifying supernatural forces. Watch as Mia desperately tries to undo her actions because the dead won't leave her alone.
What if we opened the door but we didn't shut it?
Horror movies have been warning teenagers not to play around with occultism for decades now.
But sometimes, you gotta give life a little razzle-dazzle.
However, in the violent opening scene, the movie quickly establishes some high stakes. Forget the further, these spirits are perverse and brutal. Talk to Me is also the debut of actors Sophie Wilde and Joe Bird, and we're quickly thrown into the teen drama of their characters' lives.
We all know what boys want, and it's disgusting.
Mia is basically adopted by Jade's family after her mom's death. While the others see the game as something to post online, Mia becomes addicted. She's vulnerable and desperately doesn't want to feel alone.
Then move into a haunted house.
Meanwhile, her young friends clearly think they're untouchable. The film plays with this theme of the young versus the dead.
Like seeing a playground next to a cemetery.
This cast of newcomers is solid, and Sophie Wilde delivers a great leading performance. The young Joe Bird is also very impressive as Riley. Seeing everyone else have fun, he volunteers to play the game. Mia allows him to, but only for 50 seconds. However, Riley is then possessed by Mia's mother, so she stops the group from blowing out the candle, and the time limit is exceeded. Riley's body is overtaken by the spirits, and it gets brutal, with a capital B, real quick.
Would you want to play rock, paper, scissors? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Dang it.
Bird is in the most uncomfortable scenes in the movie, delivering some imagery that is truly horrific. I haven't felt this bad for a possessed character since Linda Blair or Jennifer Carpenter. Early in the movie, Mia and Riley come across a ran-over kangaroo.
'Cause Australia!
But Mia can't bring herself to put the roo out of its misery. This plays a part later in the film when the young Riley is in the hospital and things look hopeless.
Like my potty training.
I love that the characters weren't forced cliched stereotypes. The nerd, the jock, the blonde bimbo, the final girl. They felt like genuine teenagers. We care about them, and it adds to the suspense and horror. The Philippou twins squeeze the tension as much as they can. The film is a pressure cooker released by extreme violence and gross out gags. It's memorable down to the last shot of the movie that comes full circle.
Dang it, I didn't know we were gonna be talking about shapes.
I wasn't expecting it to be so savage, but I also wasn't expecting this fresh take on the spirit world with its clear set of rules.
Rules are rules. That's why I enter every gas station only wearing a shirt and shoes.
As the realms of the living and dead collide, the logic becomes less clear and it's harder to know who to trust. However, nightmares don't always make sense, and it reflects Mia's unsettling path. The violence is very much in your face, but there is some restraint. The filmmakers don't completely guide you by the hand and show everything. This ambiguity leaves the audience questioning what they've seen.
All right, you and me. Let's arm wrestle. Come on. Come on, you son of a bitch.
The story really grabs you and features some impressive practical effects. The ingredients may be old, but the twins have created a fresh dish.
Like hot dogs that taste like Mountain Dew.
The movie manages to make possession and modern teen life feel like it goes hand in hand. There is a constant sense of dread thanks to its chilling sound design.
During the credits, they should have played the Beatles song, I Want to Hold Your Hand.
No, they should have played Talk to Me by Kiss. Talk to me! Talk to me! Because nothing is scarier than Paul Stanley's chest hair.
So, should you see Talk to the Hand? Oh, hell yeah! A major theme of the film, other than grief, is peer pressure. It's a cautionary tale for the generation that eats Tide Pods and rides their bikes at oncoming cars for views.
Only to swerve out of the way at the last second.
The Philippou brothers were given this opportunity and did not waste it. They have delivered one hell of an uncomfortable horror movie, and I look forward to what they do in the future. I'd shake that hand, but I know where it's been.
Talk to me.
We've been Andy, the Maniacal Cinephile.
Thanks for liking and subscribing.
We'll see you next time.